Certainly what we have in store for us today. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. After this game, the Bucks head back out on the road. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. Marquis Morris is out there with Elijah. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Ferguson in it for three.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Houston on D. Well, you look at the Bucks offense, and they were very hard to stop when they got going. Near the top of the league in effective field goal percentage, which is a huge statistic. They did so despite not taking many three-pointers compared to the other top teams.
Yeah, you think about it, they led the league in how many of their threes were assisted on, Kevin, about 90% of them. And while they would look to the three-point shot, it was the result of ball movement, which often led to a good look. Still, their first look, though, back to that effective field goal percentage, was to get the ball inside. 3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Here's Horford. Elijah Wan with the block. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
What an incredible effort from Simmons, using his length extremely well when he's crashing the glass.
Irving against Simmons. Irving with the ball. Providing around 26.5 points a game, really has an off night. Dedmon kicks to Irving. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Batum wide open, he fired. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
Now, here is Irving. That's at 5 from 18. And he hits the jump shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
The try by Elijah Wan. And that's going to be a travel. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And we all know that Mike D'Antoni is one of the most respected offensive minds in basketball. You look at his coaching tree, and there are branches all over the NBA. He has a lot of respect from his peers.
And when you have sustained success like D'Antoni has had, the respect comes with that track record of success. D'Antoni has a great working relationship with a lot of other coaches as well.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Here's Ferguson. No good on the triple. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. You see more and more players who can do it all on both ends of the floor. Clark, who's your pick for the most versatile player right now in the league?
Well, for me, it starts with LeBron James. I mean, his passing ability is platinum level. And then you think about his size, athleticism, speed, IQ. All of that is also platinum level. So he's unique in that regard. Draymond Green, because of what he can do defensively in terms of guarding multiple positions. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, is really unique in his versatility as well.
Here's Satoransky following the bucket by the Bucks. Kicks to Noel. Unloads from 13. And it's Houston with another.
Really got to admire how confident Noel looks from the mid-range. I mean, squaring up and knocking down these shots consistently.
Here's Livingston. He feeds it to Muscala. Missed inside.
So that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. It's not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both.
Gordon a screen. There's Noel. Over to the wing. Here's Satoransky. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. Satoransky's got his first 2 points. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. And the rejection by Noel.
And you can just see Noel's eyes light up when the shooter attempts these shots. He's so forceful and determined in his denial.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Livingston, that's good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Satoransky, the pass to Gordon. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left. Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
There's Satoransky. Noel. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up their aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
We got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nice to see Anderson working on his perimeter game. I mean, when he shoots with confidence, he's lethal.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with it.
No falló nada. Embuste. Tiro solo, vaya.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first. Bucks leading by 9.
Well, you talk about the league's premier athletes, and Aaron Gordon has to be on your list. I mean, incredible dunks in the 2016 dunk contest, and his in-game dunks are ridiculous.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Big Smooth out there with Livingston. And there's Jackson. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Noah in the middle. And coming out of Arizona, Aaron Gordon. Seeing sort of a...
Claro, está saliendo todo.
Mini Blake Griffin. Not maybe as strong, but he's that kind of finisher.
Well, certainly can see some similarities and understand the comparison, but they are different players. But I think that Aaron Gordon is better than Griffin defensively. He's got great mobility, tremendous bounce, and he's got the motor you like to see.
No puede ser más lejos que
If he can get his jump shot going, I think he'll be a star.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Batum comes in for Sean Livingston. And Irving subbed in for Big Smooth.
No para la jugada.
And that one's good, Irving.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
Out to Morris. Here's the three. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Boy, I tell you, he has been lights out. Sadly, they're still behind. He needs his guys to step up.
Nobody near Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Stops. Pops. They get it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Noah. Horford comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Allen in for Jackson.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Three-pointer. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
Houston trails by 6. Olajuwon with a screen on Batum. Osman. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 8 points for him.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Irving. Olajuwon with the block.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Osman. Second chance shot. And a wide open look for Simmons. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Justin Anderson, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to Chicago. Outside Irving. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Tries from 10. Simmons missing again.
Siempre sale el juego de release ese. ¿A quién sale el release?
On the field, let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Eso es lo que falta.
Just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
The rebound by Anderson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism, but Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also he's got terrific hands, and you see that with all the steals he racks up. The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Livingston kicks to Allen, and the Bucks miss again. Houston trails by 4. Olajuwon in the high post. He's got 5. Outside, Simmons. Osman. Off target from three-point range.
Mira, tipo no se jató. Carajo, okay.
Perfect in 4 attempts.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Big Smooth, he's checked in for Ray Allen.
Por favor.
Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Olajuwon over with the double team. Outside, Green. About 3 seconds between shot and game play.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeed. Well done.
Tipped away. Osman. And that one is hammered home.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runs.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good... Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And Clark, just how important to a team is it to have a veteran presence? How did the vets on the Pacers help you when you were a rookie or young player in the league?
You know what? I think it's invaluable. When I was a 21-year-old rookie, I left after my junior year at Ohio State. And veteran players, Herb Williams, had been there a year or two. And guys like Billy Knight and George Johnson, Butch Carter were around. And having those guys talk about what it takes. And we were a very young team and had young veterans, but still they were invaluable in terms of giving you an example of how to go about your business to be successful as a pro.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Johnson. Noel is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Simmons. And it's Ellington in the 2-guard spot. A shot by the two, no good. Here's Sotoromsky. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, strange that he bricked that one. I mean, no clue where the defense was, and I'll tell you what, they got very lucky. And you know, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first 3 shots so far this half, slow start.
Ay, señor.
And it's Gordon missing. The Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Ahí la mete.
Wasted no time on
Mire.
that one. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Here's Irving, following the score by Houston. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 11 points.
You know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding.
No hay foul. No he visto tiro libre desde uf.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
There's the screen. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. From 13. Second shot opportunity.
Vamos, cógela.
And finally
Me cago en...
13 points in the game. Houston trails by 5. Satoransky the best.
No puede ser. Vale, foul.
Here we go. Irving's got the best break chance. And an intentional foul right there. And some changes here for the Bucks. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Scott comes in for Al Horford. And it's Jackson in for Ray Allen.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
Houston.
No, vete pa'l carajo. Aquí, coño, le está saliendo todo. Me cago en...
As we all know, Greg,
Mira. Diablo, qué suerte cabrón.
They played it just over half the games due to a knee injury. Glad to see Noah back out.
No, hasta que así no va a ganar nadie.
He's looking to kind of put last season behind him and get a fresh start.
Neta.
Dishes it to the 2. On deep. Houston trails by 8.
No, vete pa'l carajo. No puede ser.
It's deflected.
Nah, esto está cabrón. Qué cosa más
Houston
cabrona.
had gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field.
No, fíjate. La tire todo a lo loco y la va a meter como quiera.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Mira esto. Yo no entiendo por qué él está doblando.
Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And another basket for
Ya, lo que le salió todo.
He's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Simmons
No
slams
puede
it
ser,
in.
esto está cabrón.
Excellent.
Tu pelea de Harry se lo da a las malas.
6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing
Una
these
mierda.
chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Increíble.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Bucks. Big Smooth comes in for Irving. There's Big Smooth. In by Simmons.
No puede ser.
And the
¿Cómo
Bucks
tú qué?
by 11.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary.
Qué cosa
that's why they fade him
cabrona.
the rock so much.
Wow, he got
Mira.
There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green's checked in. But Clark, you had the distinct honor of playing horse against the former president of the U.S., Barack Obama. You lost that game, I don't want to remind you, but I want an honest answer. Did you let him win that contest?
Kevin, the deal is that it was an unbelievable privilege to play POTUS. We changed the letters of that game back in 2010, and I let the president up. I gave him life after I had him down, and he took advantage of turning the momentum in his favor. He won fair and square. I did give him an opportunity to win, but he's on top in that matchup, and I think it ended up being good television. And while some of my former teammates look at me with disdain for having lost a horse game to the president, I think it was all intended to end just the way it did.
Me pitan foul y fallan.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Livingston looks good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defense has got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Simmons. Passes it to Big Smooth. A 3. And Big Smooth got his second basket of the night. To the left side wing. Stolen.
No puede ser de espalda. No se va a pasar nada. Imagínate.
Baseline J on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yo que de espalda la va a quitar.
Morris with the ball. Noah picks him up. Morris passes to Ferguson. They get it back.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. Again.
Here's Livingston. Can't hit that one. And it's Houston the other way. They can look forward to the quick and long after this game in a matchup against Cleveland.
No puede ser.
Include their brief 2-game road trip. Bucks lead by 8. Big Smooth the pass to Livingston. Out of bounds.
Coño, lo que falta que la Kobe la meta de 3 también.
He just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Osman.
Foul.
Good at the buzzer.
Oh, me encanta un foul.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Bucks ahead. They're up by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a... Houston trails by 6. Horford is out there with Anderson. Then it's Allen. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you look at Aaron Gordon, one of those culture
Es que me dan el tiro libre y falla. No entiendo. Este juego está cabrón.
And he also is very...
Vaya.
Impressive going back to the 2014 draft and the interview process. Made quite an impression. Very precocious young man. A little bit ahead of his time and maturity when you talk about his age now. Stays grounded, even keel. This guy knows who he is and where he wants to go.
Mira cuánto 62 puntos. Tirando solo.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last time out, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well he got the pointer for us.
Thank you, David. Irving drives in.
Bro,
He got
no,
right to the cup using that screen. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
The pass to Sonoronsky. Feeds it to Ellington. Houston moving the ball around. The drive by
Pasó ahí.
It's stolen by Muscala. And it's Allen slamming it down.
You guys got careless with the ball there and the turnover.
Dios mío, que yo no me
With the steal, he went
Ay,
straight
Dios mío,
down
gordo,
the
¿para qué te
attack.
quiero?
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket.
Y la mete con un 70, un tipo que 70, este que la mete.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Mike Muscala. And it's Batum for Justin Anderson.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Ferguson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Here's the screen. Irving drives in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Osman. The three-pointer no good.
Con ese 87 y casi en
On offense here, the Bucks.
Maldad me.
They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Irving. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 26 points.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on.
Yeah, it looks too easy for him. Almost looks too easy for him, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
Allen, that's good.
And that pattern continues. Guys, another heat check, another log on the fire.
Well, they're scorching right now. I mean, the defense has to be concerned. Nothing they're doing is stopping this run. He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Irving kicks to Horford. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Yeah, give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
The Bucks leading by 16. Right side, Irving. It's Allen with the drive.
Me cago en... Ay, Dios mío, esto es increíble. No puede ser. No puede ser.
And then Allen slams it in.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Es que si le está jugando zona, tiene que usar. Es increíble.
Nicely, and that's really how you move the rock. Share that sugar, man. Share it.
Over in the corner, Batum. And on the way from Irving for three. Not going to go that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Osman. The Rockets with another miss.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Irving kicks to Horford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Osman So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. We've seen the bench celebration become almost an art form in the NBA over the past few seasons. Are you surprised this is a thing now?
Not at all. Again, when everything is captured and documented, and you're going to have creativity and attention-grabbing celebration, so it's just part of the landscape.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Nerlens Noel checks in for Markieff Morris. And Gordon sub in for Ferguson.
We're putting on some kind of show here tonight. Irving, a relentless scorer.
And referee play review is something that is still relatively new in the NBA. Clark, do you think it should be expanded?
I think we should continue to modify and refine it and be careful to not look to overdo it. But we also want to make sure we're using it productively and prudently. So we modify it, refine it, evaluate it each year, and try to make really good use of it in the areas where it can be most effective in enhancing the calls that are made in the game.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up physically and emotionally.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Osman. And Aaron Gordon. That's the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. There's Big Smooth. From past the arc. Nailed from 3-point land.
I'll tell you what, with the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it. And that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
He parries it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the...
Va a ganar así, pegando uno en la pintura, esa mierda.